Maggie chose the mafia boss Fat Tony as her godfather. Maggie was taken away by the devil because she hadn't been baptized. Bart was also staying with the devil. He and Milhouse shared the same body. This scared Marge. She woke Homer up and asked him to find a godfather for Maggie. The next day, Homer took Maggie to the bar. He wanted to choose one of his friends as her godfather, but none of his friends were reliable. Then Homer went to the police station and asked the sheriff to be Maggie's godfather, but he looked at Ralph beside him and fell silent. Homer could only take Maggie home, but a piano was falling from above toward them. Fortunately, Fat Tony pushed Homer and Maggie out of the way. Homer asked Fat Tony to be Maggie's godfather. Fat Tony looked at the cute Maggie and agreed. Fat Tony brought Maggie a new car seat and prepared a new car. Marge didn't agree to let Fat Tony be the godfather. Fat Tony tempted Marge with an elite kindergarten and a good university. Marge agreed to let Fat Tony be the godfather. Fat Tony began to soften. When Maggie was playing in the sand, her toy was stolen, but the bodyguard retrieved the toy. This made Maggie the leader of the children, and she provoked Fat Tony's subordinates with gestures. Fat Tony also started doing legitimate business. Maggie began to change drastically. Her behavior became just like Fat Tony's. Maggie wore a toy and even knocked over her friends while playing. Marge was worried that she would become like Fat Tony. She imagined Maggie growing up to be a bad girl.
Fat Tony, get away from my kid!
She picked up Maggie and refused to let Fat Tony be the godfather again. Soon after, the Simpson family arrived at the venue to perform the godfather ceremony, but they found there were no other witnesses present. Marge realized she couldn't escape Fat Tony. Suddenly, one of Fat Tony's subordinates defected. Fat Tony walked toward the traitor with a gun, ready to kill him, but he saw Maggie's frightened eyes. Fat Tony realized he wasn't suitable to be her godfather. In the end, Fat Tony gave up being Maggie's godfather.